Hey man, welcome back to Man Time. Today's episode, I went shopping for a bunch of tools that I'm going to need to get this mezzanine constructed, get this steel all cut up, get it lifted, laid into place, and then weld it all together. We're going to go through all the tools that I've collected over time and then all the tools that I just got that I think I'm going to need for this project. Welcome to Man Time. I also went through the full set of plans and the cost of all the materials in the last video, so go back and check that out if you missed it. But what I'm getting set up to do right now is cut all of this I-beam up into the correct lengths, and I got a bunch of tools that I'm going to need for that, and then also for actually constructing it inside of the metal building or the barn dominium. But yeah, check that last video out if you haven't seen it. So first thing, you need a good square. And since they had two available there was the cheap one and the extra $2 I think for the Doyle branded at Harbor Freight. I went ahead and got both of them. I only had one, and I had it up there because I was constructing some stuff, the utility room actually in the barn dominium. So got that. Got a paint pen, and then got this soft shackle, I think is what they call that. And then this Weaver permanent magnet, 400 kilogram. If you missed that last video, again, I tried to use that to lift up just one of these I-beams, and it wouldn't do it. The I-beam weighs 600 and some pounds. This says it's got 400 kilograms, which is 880 pounds. Wouldn't lift it up. So that's a don't buy for sure. Additionally, I'm going to be constructing a wall right in the center of a 60-foot wide building. So I got a 30-foot tape measure. Again, this was incredibly cheap compared to what's at the big box stores for a 30-footer. It was like 10 or 12 bucks. So got that. Also got some heavier duty 90-degree magnets, 35 pounds of force. I went with the good ones. That's going to hold these end caps on as I'm welding them up, right? Also got another torpedo level. You never know when you're going to need an additional one of those, so I got that. Also got some layout tools, soapstone in the round and the square with the holders on them. I've got lots of them laying around here, but in case I can't find them, I've got another set there ready to go, along with the paint pen. What else do we got here? Oh, yeah. So, when I go to screw down all of the R-panel magnets with hooks on it, lay a magnet right over top of that purling, run a string across them, and there you go. You're never missing a screw into that purling with these set of hooks. I learned that on the trailer here as I went through and I had a string across all of the structural members in there. I didn't miss one screw going with a line across there, and hopefully these magnets here will save me that same heartache of having a screw hole in the ceiling, which, you know, every time you walk by you're like, oh yeah, there's where I missed the missed the purling. So magnets, squares, marking equipment, and measuring equipment, all in this first one here. Next, let's see, I got some safety items, got a couple pairs of safety glasses. Oh. Both the clear and of course the tinted, which probably come in handy right about now. Very nice. Let's see here, and then they had these on sale. They are a locking pliers that are designed with a swivel on the end of them. They have the Pittsburgh branded ones on sale for $5 a piece. They've got swivels on either end of them. So there's a couple spots there where what I'm going to do is lay a 24-foot piece across the main uprights and have a 1-foot piece that I'm going to adjust and weld to those uprights. And I'm going to have that 1-foot piece hanging off of the piece that's laying across once I get an upright in the middle. What I can do there is clamp that 1-foot piece onto the 24-foot piece, edge it out to the main columns, and then weld it up that way. I just think that's going to be the easiest way, where I'm not having to kind of measure up and mark and then hold a piece of I-beam against another piece of I-beam somehow with like one of these magnets or whatever. Maybe not have it exactly right when it's being welded and starts warping or whatever. By having that top piece exactly the height that I need it, having it attached to one structural member holding it up, and then having those 1-foot pieces, then I can run them out, touch them to the columns, and then go to welding them in that way. Some additional things that you're going to need, obviously, is going to be a portable welder. I don't have electrical in the shop, so that portable welder is going to have power. And this is stuff that I've been planning for a long time. Since I purchased the property back in 2014-ish, 10 years ago, somewhere around there, maybe 2012 at the earliest. I bought it like pretty much as soon as I got my master's degree from the University of Texas. So yeah, somewhere right in there. And that welder was one of the first things that I got, a big trailer mounted welder that I was able to tow home, and it is a diesel, similar to the Big 30. I think it's like a Big 25 or something like that. It's a 250 amp unit, diesel powered, Ford 4-cylinder, or maybe a Ford 3-cylinder, whatever it is. Really nice welder. And let's see here, the plasma cutter, I got that probably about 5 years ago when I started looking at all the stuff I was going to need to do, like cut up all these butt plates and end plates and all that stuff. You know, so you're going to need a welder, plasma cutter, all of these tools here, good measuring equipment. Also an SDS hammer drill, you know, to drill down those bolts into the concrete. So concrete anchor bolts, 3/8, those are available on Amazon. Cheaper, much cheaper than they are at Lowe's or Home Depot or anywhere else. I think I got like a 50 pack or somewhere's thereabouts. And I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 posts anchored into the ground with 4 each. So 8 times 4 should have plenty with that 50 pack to go there. What else am I missing? I think that's pretty much it for the project. If you think I missed anything, down there in the comments. What other tools do you think I'm going to need for this project to make it go successfully? Definitely going to have to maybe rethink that magnet, or just use soft straps and strap it to lift up into place, you know. Traditional way. Anyways, that's going to do it for today on Man Time. If you like this type of stuff, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Get out there, have you some man time too.